Three, two, one, action. Good evening, everyone. Before we start our discussion, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Celestine ELVIS BUJANG, ANAK GELAU.
My name is FRENIELA Latin.
My name is Nicholas Undi Anaricher.
My name is SHERLYN KEDDY.
And my name is Alessandra Eusebius.
Okay, let's start our discussion on preserving the nature. As we all know that nature is an important need for many and vital in us emotionally, psychologically, and physically. We should preserve nature so that we can connect to it. This is because I strongly believe that nature isn't about survival, but it also got something to do with spiritual. For instance, if people spend their time in natural places, such as natural park, forests, and lake, they will feel peace, gratitude, and harmony. This will remind us that we are part of a larger system. That that emotional connection can inspire us to care more deeply for the environment.
I see your point, Celestine, but I don't fully agree. I think emotional connection is not enough. Many people enjoy nature but still pollute or destroy it. I believe the strongest reason to preserve nature is to conserve natural resources. Air, water, and forests, these are important for our physical survival, not just emotional satisfaction. If we lose our natural resources, no amount of emotional connection will save us.
It's interesting, but I would like to bring a different angle, which is mental health. This is because we are living in a stressful world. Nature can create a calm and releasing environment. With that said, nature surely can help to reduce stress. This green space has a ability to help us escape from physical and social stress. If people feel better in natural environments, they will be more motivated to protect nature.
That's a good point, Nicholas. But again, I feel like benefits come after nature is already preserved. If nature is gone, there's no place to reduce stress in the first place. So, while I support your point, I think it can be the best reason.
I agree with Nicholas that nature can help to reduce our stress, but I would like to emphasize biodiversity. Every species has a role in keeping the ecosystem balanced. If we lose biodiversity, it will directly affect our food chains, climate regulation, and even medical research. To me, biodiversity is the foundation. Without it, ecosystem will collapse and resource can be sustained.
I understand your point, Sherlyn, but let me focusing only on biodiversity or resources is too simple. In real life, people won't change unless they adopt a sustainable lifestyle. When we preserve nature, we are actually learning to live in a more balanced and responsible way. It teaches us to reduce stress, recycle, and be mindful of our actions. This kind of lifestyle benefits us and the future generation.
Interesting point, Alessandra. Can you explain more on how sustainable living relates directly to preserving nature?
Sure, for
Sure,
example,
for
when people
example, when
start
people
using
start using
reusable items,
reusable items,
avoid plastic
avoid
and
plastic
consume
and
less
consume
energy,
less
they are
energy, they
reducing
are
pollution.
reducing pollution.
This action
This
preserves
action
forests,
preserves
rivers,
forests,
and wildlife.
rivers, and wildlife.
So, by
So, by
preserving nature, we
preserving
are
nature, we are
also
also
promoting
promoting
habits that
habits
support
that support
long-term
long-term
sustainability. When
sustainability.
people
When
start
people
making these
start
small
making these
changes,
small changes,
that's when real
that's when real
preservation begins.
preservation
Without
begins.
that
Without
lasting
that
change,
lasting
all
change,
the signs
all the
won't help.
signs won't help.
That's definitely true. People need to start adopt a sustainable lifestyle. Many people think that protecting the environment is the job of governments or large organizations. But the job but the truth is every individual also has a role to play in protecting the environment. In fact, real change often begins with small action we take or do in our daily life. This simple action may seem small, but when it is practiced by many people, it can surely make a big impact on the environment. Talking about
Talking about
lifestyle change,
lifestyle
what do you
change,
guys
what
think
do you
on
guys
how
think on how
individual can
individuals
actually
can
start,
actually
start making those
start making
changes?
those
As we
changes?
know, it's
As we
not
know, it's
easy to
not
break the
easy
old
to break the
habits,
old
especially
habits,
when
especially
people are
when
used
people are used
to convenience.
to
For
convenience.
example,
For
people are
example,
often
people are
using
often
plastic
using
bags
plastic
instead of
bags
bringing
instead of
the
bringing
reusable
the
one.
reusable one.
It's not easy, but I think it can start with awareness. When people understand how their everyday choices, like using things like plastic bottles or bags once and throwing them away, can harm our environment, they might start to change their lifestyle. It is important for people to know more about the effect of our actions towards the environment.
Well, but growing our own plant is also part of the change. However, some people also might find it is difficult to do. But as we know, growing our own plants can help maintain nature. It will be amazing if all of us started doing it as a hobby.
That's true, Celestine. Another significant step towards sustainability is energy conservation. Individual can reduce their carbon footprint by using energy efficient appliances, switching to LED light, unplugging device when not in use, and opting for renewable energy such as solar panel in if possible. Simple change such as adjusting the thermostat, using nature lighting during the day, or drying clothes in the sun can contribute significantly to lowering energy consumption and reducing greenhouse gas emission.
Oh, I get it now.
Oh, I get it now.
Lifestyle changes
Lifestyle
don't have to be
changes don't
drastic.
have to be
Just
drastic.
being more aware
Just
and
being
making
more
small
aware and
effort
making small
in order
effort
to
in
start
order
making
to
those
start
changes.
making those changes.
Exactly as Alessandra. It, it might be simple, but it can make a big difference when more people get involved. Referring back to Celestine's opinion, I like to add a few words about their view on connecting with nature. I think people today face difficulties in connecting with nature when going outside. This happens because they tend to spend more time on entertainment and digital distraction. So when they go outside, they may not be able to truly connect with it. What do you guys think?
That's true. I think people should focus more in how to handle the feeling while connecting with nature. We should not just look at nature, We need to hear that sound of nature and appreciate it. The environment of nature and sound can create a serenity effect that could give us a relaxed and peaceful mind. In that way, people will find it actually easy to connect with nature.
I'm starting to agree with Alessandra too. Initially, I thought conserving resources was most important, but that can only happen if people change their lifestyle. So sustainable living is the root of the solution.
Sounds like we are moving towards a common agreement. Can we all agree that adopting a sustainable lifestyle is the best reason to preserve nature?
Yes.
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 Yes, yes, we agree.
Alright, we have a productive discussion today. We explore many important reasons which are reducing stress, connecting with nature, conserving natural resources, and maintaining the biodiversity. However, we all agree that adopting a sustainable lifestyle is the best reason. This is because it includes many other benefits and leads to long-term positive impact on both people and the planet. I think that's all for our discussion today. Thanks for your contribution. Have a nice day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.